thought I'd say that. Put it out
like in
there.
general. They like you. Nah, I'm just
Yeah, now live from the OCCW studios in beautiful downtown Stanton, California, OCCW proudly presents the Royal Ramble. At the table tonight is Azrael. And now here's your host. His favorite Betty White spinoff is the Golden Palace. He's your host, Jonathan Malice.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Lex, and welcome to Orange County Championship Wrestling's flagship show on its flagship station, the Free Admission Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Royal Ramble, and the man to my left is known the world over as the Prince of Darkness, else the Angel of Light. You know him as the Evil Incarnate. I know him as my co-host. He is Azrael. How you doing today, Az?
Good. It's funny that you should mention Betty White. Like, I remember, because I've been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. I remember when she was a young thing. I remember Betty White was a good-looking woman and quite a tiger in the sack. Let me tell you.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on a second. I don't think that you have been... you don't know her biblically.
I've been around.
No,
I've been around for a long time.
Well, I would like to think that she has a little bit better taste in men, but you know,
Abraham Lincoln's old lady.
Mary Todd?
Yeah, the crazy ones are sometimes
the crazy ones, psycho women, psycho sex. Yes,
Betty White was around before sliced bread.
And she's the best thing since, let me tell you.
Want to give a shout out real quick to a couple of birthdays that have happened at Jordan Meyer. I appreciate an old student of mine. Thank you for watching. Happy birthday. What are you, like 13 now? He's probably more like 23. Man, I'm getting old. Lots going on in the world of Orange County Championship Wrestling as Orange County moves from purple towards the red. We're a couple more days away from the red, right? So you keep that in mind.
What's purple turning red? Is that the threat level that we're at? Are we
Yes.
at threat level tangerine?
Yeah, DEFCON 3.
DEFCON 3.
Right?
You have to wear the masks, but you can be under the nose if you want.
Well,
you can be outside as long as it's inside.
We have to be below a certain, I think it's 8%, and then some other things. But as we go in the next couple of weeks, if we could keep this descent going, we will move from, everyone having to eat their food outdoors to
good.
To being able to eat indoors. And a short time after that, we might actually be able to go back to the movie theaters.
Remember when people used to gather in groups?
Yes,
what
I sure
time
do.
it is to be alive. I want the Renaissance Fair this year.
I saw a lot of that this summer. They were gathering in groups and, having bonfires and repainting,
I mean, this year
murals?
you have the Renaissance Fair with the actual, there's actual plague. So it added a level of realism and depth to this.
Well, that's a good point. And then the reenactment of the Boston Tea Party there in
I'm
Washington,
looking forward
D.C.
to all this. You know what I mean? If you live long enough, you get to see the same thing more than once. Cycles.
Yeah, very good, very good. Also, want to give a shout out to a few people who, we'll get to them. For those of you who don't follow OCCW as closely as you would like,
shame on you.
Shame on you and go to hell.
Find you.
More importantly, Saturday, February 27th, here at Historic. Yes, it is now. By the way, it is being under consideration.
So you can't get torn down, right?
The training center is under consideration. What the heck is that? Put that. What kind of videos are you looking at when you forgot to lock the door and your kid walks in? Get that off the screen.
They can't see it.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
Yes, Mackenzie Dern.
I don't know who that is. We are under consideration as a historic landmark pretty soon. So, in another...
See, I've been adding class to this building and organization for many years now. And
Agreed.
finally, work is paid off.
All right.
We are welcome in our community.
Saturday, February 27th, here at Historic Dela O Jiu-Jitsu Training Center, Orange County Championship Wrestling presents Heartbreak City. That's right. Live professional wrestling in a safe and COVID-conscious environment. As we descend into the red tier, you will see Chris Nasty up against the always capable and always game Bulletproof. You will see the legendary Guy Cool, he of the cool guys, as he takes on just signed Creature from the Sewer. That's right. Helmuth will be locking horns with Guy Cool.
I think it's the first time that's happened. It's pretty much the first time they've been one-on-one.
Yeah, I think you're about right. I mean,
they both famous parts of tag teams separately,
yes.
but I don't think they've ever crossed paths single-handedly.
And this you get to see, you get two very different styles, both of people and of wrestlers. So you don't want to miss that one. That's bound to be an outstanding matchup. The young phenom, the upstart, Jack Cartwheel will be taking on the old guard. And when I say old, I mean he's younger than me. I just mean the old guard. The one and only thorn in my side and enemy to all things Orange County Championship Wrestling, the one and only Vintage Dragon in what may be his last chance to wrestle here in Orange County. That's right, Jack Cartwheel. Look, there he goes. There he goes.
Mama, there go that Jack again.
Yeah.
I've seen him on the TV.
Jack Cartwheel, that's right. You will see him against Vintage Dragon. And for the first time ever in a Stanton street fight, you will see the spaghetti bending madman. That's right. Vito Fratelli, a good friend of yours, will be taking on the gatekeeper here at OCCW, Alexander Vega. Now, Azrael.
You keep switching up the gatekeeper. You keep changing up who's the gatekeeper.
Well, you know, they work in shifts. They work in shifts. Okay.
All right.
One of the gatekeepers. How's that?
One of the gatekeepers.
I said gatekeeper.
Wheel.
I said gatekeeper, not oathkeeper. I don't want to see any feds busting into my windows. Gatekeeper.
Why you got to be a street fight? Explain that to me. Why
Okay.
can't they settle things in the ring like gentlemen, shake the hands, take the headlock, and get 2-point reversals? Why does it got to be some kind of street fight?
You know, I asked them both that same question. All right. Now, you know,
And Vegas said, "Gay."
Vito's been wrestling in and around OCCW for a couple of years now. Vega here almost since the beginning. Now, when they bump into each other, you know, during training sessions as they come in and out of the dojo, you know, they're not loud people. They don't do a lot of jaw jacking. But when they did come nose to nose, it was very simple. Hey, no, let's do this my way. I think the words we're using, I don't play. It's not a sport to me. You got a problem with me. We'll settle it like men.
Okay.
All right? And rather than try to stop these two and get in between, I said, hey, I spoke to their sensibilities and said, you want to beat his ass? You want to beat his ass street fight style, but let's make some money off it. And there we go. We have a Stanton street fight. You don't want to miss it.
Two guys that are too similar to get along. That's what you're telling me. You're
I
like,
guess-
I'm a big, strong guy, a few words, and I settle things with my fists. Well, to hell with you, man. I'm a big, strong guy, and there's only room for one of those at the top of this here mountain.
Now you may ask, what is a Stanton street fight?
What is a Stanton street fight?
Thank you for asking.
Thank you. An educated question.
A Stanton street fight, or any street fight style, they vary. But here in Stanton, street fight goes as thus. You wear what you want to the ring.
Nice.
You can only win or lose by a submission, I quit, I stop, or a knockout. No pins, no countouts, no DQs. Come as you are. If you want to wear a suit of armor to the ring, please don't. But if you do, you are allowed, right? You want to bring brass knuckles? Bring them. You want to bring a coal miner's glove? By all means.
Yes, please bring a coal miner's glove. I loved that.
If one person is knocked down, boom, the other person will request the referee to count him out, and you'll have a 10 count to get to your feet. If you are knocked out of the ring, there's no count out. The fight can go on.
Good.
30-minute time limit, though. All right?
Fair enough.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll want to buckle in for that. If you've never seen a street fight style pro wrestling match, by all means, come check it out. That is Saturday, February 27th, here at Della O Trading Center in beautiful Uptown Stanton. Tickets are $20 in advance or at the door. Don't you dare miss it. You'll see all this and more, which brings us to my next.
The and more, please. Look at the flyer. What have we not discussed? Just the guys on the flyer. I'm easy to forget. I'm only the main event of this show that we put, about 10 promos together for. This chase, this odyssey, this quest to get this man in the ring has gone on longer and longer than I ever would have thought it would be. We've added chapter after chapter, and this is going to be the conclusion. I'm going to break that man down like second grade math, like Common Core math. I'm going to break him in half. I'm going to light him up like the 4th of July.
In your main event, you will see this man, the angel of darkness, the angel of light, the prince of darkness, the evil one, Kevin Sullivan's illegitimate stepchild. That's right. Azrael and his protege, this man, Mr. JBD. Come on in, JBD. As they take on the Orange County Championship Wrestling heavyweight wrestling champion, Gusten Thunder Uberstude, and his partner, the one and only up-and-coming Rickster. Ladies and gentlemen, JBD, Azrael, what do you got to say about that?
See, we've been training, we've been putting in the work, we've been getting better and better. We've been using these months not to shelter in place idly. I don't believe in shelter. I don't believe in these safety precautions. I does what I want and goes where I feels.
To be honest, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, he has submitted to every COVID test that we do every time he comes in here.
I'll pee on whatever you want.
No, he does. I don't need you to pee on anything. You take the temperature and we do the swab thing. You know that. Don't make it sound like you're bucking the system when you're not. I'm a wild man.
You know what? People say it's dangerous to come to wrestling training. I got some bad news for you. It's dangerous to get into the ring all the time. You could get crippled, killed, maimed. There's another guy in there, probably bigger and heavier than you, trying to hurt you. This is a dangerous endeavor at all times.
JBD, your thoughts?
My thoughts on the
on anything.
On anything?
Here,
well,
into that one.
My thoughts were, Azrael and I, we have been waiting long enough. Those clowns tried to hurt Azrael. They put his arm in a sling. They framed me for a crime. I got that bracelet taken off. Never felt more free down there. But basically, it's pissed me off how long we've had to wait to get our hands on these clowns. However, come February 27th, there is no more running. There is no more hiding. We're going to go in there. We're going to take care of business. I'm going to knock out Rickster. Gusten Uberstad, your days as champion are numbered. And that's all I have to say about that.
See, we're playing the game of human chess. We're moving these pieces. We're taking Gusten Uberstad's pawn to get to the king. And they're playing the game of human Connect 4. You know what I mean? We've got the intelligence on our side. And they're like, oh, look, his arm's messed up. I guess it's off. No. I've had plenty of time. I've tied this up in red tape long enough, and now that we're a historical landmark, I can't anymore. They've taken it out of my hands. The lawyers are out of it, and now it's time to settle it with fists and feet and flying elbows if need be. And wushu and jujitsu and sambo and Rambo.
He's talking about sambo, the Russian grappling style. Ladies and gentlemen, I've always been a big proponent of settling things with your fists when they can't be settled. I think that now obviously you can't go around beating people down just to prove your point.
Sure you can.
But when two guys have in this case, 4 gentlemen have a legitimate gripe.
I do.
And they are fighting men, by all means, or if they're men at all, you put them in there and let them stand against each other. Anything else? Were you going to tell us about what's going on in the world of wrestling, or are you just going to talk about your own?
Well, look, man, he's got a lot on his mind. He's been training. He's been saying his prayers. He's been taking. You better not be saying your prayers. You better be saying the right prayers. You know what I mean? I gave you the special book with the little stars and all that on there.
Course,
you know what I mean?
I memorized that.
You've been reading out of that book.
I have the bookmark made out of Rickster's hair from when we beat his ass.
Yes, there we go. See, we took him. We got a lock of his hair. I've been putting voodoo on this kid. That's why you haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. We've set back his training by months and months. While you've been leaping ahead, leaps and bounds.
Been passing guard and hitting hard.
There you go. See, put that on a shirt. That a boy.
You know what? I think I'm going to do that. All right.
No, copyright that right now.
I'll take my royalties.
Yes, okay.
Keep talking.
Basically, and you. Oh yeah, that's right. You wanted news.
Yeah.
Of course. So
that's why we signed you. Remember?
As far as best sign you ever made. Anyways, so basically for this Sunday on Valentine's Day, while I was sitting at home, training hard, training hard, polishing my motorcycle.
Good.
Basically,
polishing the Pope. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Views and opinions of Jonathan Malice. Anyways, this thing known as Vengeance Day happened. Not St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Missed opportunity, Vince McMahon. But basically, it was the NXT event where the one and only Pete Dunne went one-on-one with Finn Balor. And there was the triple threat of Toni Storm, Mercedes Martinez, and Io Shirai for the NXT Women's Championship. And might I say, Toni Storm is the strongest woman I've ever seen alive, because she slaps a paper off of a table and the table just crumples down.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not her fault. You know what I mean? Nothing to do with her. People are like, it's a botch. It's like, it's
no, it shows she's been hitting the weights. She's been hitting the weights. And then we saw the Eli Drake is basically coming to the... Wait. Sorry. LA
LA
Knight is coming to WWE NXT from Impact and from various independents, and he was known as a tag team champion with James Storm and Impact and what have you. He's going to be coming, and it's.
Am I having a stroke or is my color changing? Is my credit
got a
rating
little darker
Is
real
my
quick.
credit rating changing from second to second?
The views of Jonathan Malice are the
Views
views
of
of Jonathan
Jonathan
Malice. Do
Malice.
not reflect the corporate views of Orange County Championship Wrestling.
Actually, they do because Jonathan Malice
Minute.
owns
Well, you're
Orange County
technically
Championship
speaking.
Wrestling.
We signed the contract. There's nothing you can
All
do.
right, all right.
But
go
anyway,
on.
okay. About Eli Drake being on NXT. See, I used to train with Eli Drake. He would come in.
He's a very cool guy.
Yes, very muscular. Takes this very, very seriously.
Interesting.
He would come 4 days a week. I would be there 4 days a week. So we had beginners class, we had intermediate class. So Monday through Thursday, and I was at all of those things. He would come. He'd be mad that other people weren't there because usually the intermediate class would have 2 or 3 people, and that's
And
typically.
the advanced would have no one, I'll bet.
Well, no. So basically, he would come, and basically, the first big bump that I ever took in a wrestling ring, fighting somebody, was with Eli Drake, Sean Ricker.
LA Knight?
I had him in a nice headlock. Then all of a sudden, I was looking up. I got a chance to kiss the ceiling. I was falling for a couple of minutes and had time to think about what a wild road it had been to meet my way into the world of professional wrestling after all this time, and think about all the things that I'd ever done in my life and collect my thoughts, and then boom, there I was on the floor again.
You know, I will never forget the first that big bump I took. It was basically one of them vertical suplexes. I took it from Big Jack Studd, or what he was Beautiful Jack Studd at the time. I remember looking up at my feet, looking past my feet up at the ceiling, and there was like the ceiling just fell away, and then boom, right? Very surreal moment in my life. One I hope I never forget.
So one of these is very, it's great to see anybody succeed. That's great.
Yes,
but
it is.
when you've met somebody and they've had an impact on your life, it even means more to you. So like I've always been a fan of the guy. So great to finally see him being where he belongs, because he belongs at the top. He's put in the work for many years. That was 10 years ago. That was in 2011, and he already looked how he looked. He already did the stuff that he does. He was already didn't have to come and practice with the guys that were newer. He could have came and been like, who is this? And left. But no, like he put in the work, he put in the time, and I followed him. And one of the things is, if you come to all of the days, you will find people that are faster than you, and running with them will make you better. And if you're one of the guys that's already on shows and already trained and you're getting booked or doing whatever, you can always progress even with people that aren't on shows or aren't booked or whatever. You feel like they're beneath you or whatever. But if your ability, you should be able to bring people up to where you're at. That's one of the things in wrestling that you should be able to do. And the way that I run the pro wrestling class, I take a lot from, Eli Drake, LA Knight, whatever you want to call him, Sean Ricker. He took it seriously, and it got him to where he wanted to be.
And from everyone I've talked to who's known him in the local scene, he's one of the few people that people don't have anything bad to say about. So congratulations to Sean Ricker, LA Knight, Eli Drake, and whatever pseudonym he has.
TJ Perkins was also the same way. And look what happened to him. He got on.
Yeah, he did well.
It's hard to do a thing professionally if you do it one day out of a month.
Thank you.
My main concern for him in NXT is his name.
I don't care. I mean, the
LA
man is so
Knight-
talented. I
LA
call him
Knight-
Fruity
it-
McFruitboat.
It sounds like a sneaker company.
Is it LA Gear?
Yeah, it'll work though.
LA
BK
Gear,
Knights?
British Knights.
Is it LA Knight with a K or?
Yeah, with
He's
a K.
spelling it
Okay.
with a K.
Okay.
I mean, they have copyright, whatever. I don't know what they're going to do with it in the future. But the guy is a good talker. Because
Yeah.
he practiced. We had promo classes after the thing, and he was there. He didn't need to be. He
Yeah.
was already good. He was already on. This is the
Well,
thing
you
that
know-
I'm trying to make the point, right?
Yeah.
So if you're on shows somewhere, there's always somewhere above. You can go farther. You could get better. I've taught martial art classes for like 10 years, and a lot of the times, people get a black belt and that's it. They stop. They don't come anymore, and it's like you wasted a lot of years.
Yeah.
If it's not. As a person, if you're involved in wrestling or any kind of martial art, it's about getting better over the course of your entire life. And you can see with Eli Drake, it took him 10 years to get from basically like championship wrestling from Hollywood all the way up to NXT. Somebody that talented, and it still took them 10 years. So it's like, if he's running 4 days a week, you should probably be doing 5.
Yeah.
6.
He was also the last person managed by Percy Pringle.
Is that right?
Yes, I do. I remember that. And he was, Impact World Champion, and he was the NWA Tag Team Champion with Nick Aldis. So all of these things that he's got. And he's never just sat on one of the things. He was in Impact. He could have stayed in Impact forever as Impact World Champion, but he's like, no, like, I want more. I want to do more than that. So he kept going up and up and up, and now he's
And he
where
got
wants
quite
to
the
go.
rub from Nick Aldis, huh? You know, well, all right, go on.
And then the most important story is that this will probably be covered a little more so later on, but you haven't seen Rickster in a couple weeks. Basically, it's because a couple weeks ago, I was doing a private workout with somebody else, evening the score, and he decided to show his face, and
Is this something you might have a video of?
I believe we do. You have surveillance, correct?
I do.
Okay.
Pull
You
that
do
up.
another one because the
happened?
last time you.
Roll the tape.
Is this where you were?
What is this? Is this
Yeah.
the same thing you guys did to Gustin? You guys are killing
Oh
me.
my God!
Better not.
Rickster decided to show up and basically stick his nose where it doesn't belong.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Ding ding!
Listen, Dom,
Beetlejuice calls. He doesn't want his pants back.
I'm saying that I've been a bully, I've been a rude
All right,
person.
wrestling.
You are.
And he
Rude
brought up,
person.
and he brought
Ah,
up the last box.
mean-spirited
I
wrestling.
had to him the fluke.
What are you doing?
How technically wrestling.
Did Danny Davis have a garage sale?
That hardly seems fair. And I got a wardrobe malfunction.
So look, we got JBD versus Domino. Domino's been training here at the OCCW training complex. JBD's been working on his grappling over the months.
He's actually come in. He's
Yo!
actually done very well. He's very popular with the other students. Very different person in that class versus how he is around you. God help you guys if you ever both come into my class.
Is he in the main event of the jiu-jitsu class? How often is he winning in the jiu-jitsu class? See? All these guys are probably choking him and being mean to him, but like, look, have you considered hitting them with something? Like a brick or whatever.
Chris Nasty, Chris Nasty's gonna be nasty next time with this story.
You got JBD going to the belly.
JBD's got some new tickets, huh?
They're very nice. They match the shirt, the black and orange.
A minute there, I thought it
Boy,
was sponsored.
Domino, looking pretty good for a kid that we thought might be a referee someday, huh?
I mean, he kept the pants of the referee, but other than that,
Well,
he's
like,
crazy, man.
Like I said, it looks like kind of a Minotaur Centaur thing going on there, doesn't it? With him and Rickster.
I try to talk to him, and he's an
It
odd
looks like
man.
he stole
He ain't
Rickster's
all there.
pants.
Look at Rickster wearing that long shirt. He looks like a girlfriend walking around like with her underpants with her boyfriend's shirt on there down to his thighs. We need to get some form-fitting referee uniforms here for everybody.
Get back! Get him back! Get back!
For what?
Get him back! Get him back! Oh.
Snapmare rolls him over. JBD sits up and goes right back down. See, we don't know a lot about this Domino. He's a newcomer, but clearly he's athletic. He's tall. He's got some coordination to him. He knows how to fight a little bit.
I hate to say it, but you know what? He looks like he's getting the better of your charge there, sir.
Look, I've been trying to bring in guys to spar with him, trying to get him ready. I might have.
Yeah.
I found this guy in front of a
Clearly
hot
he's-
topic, and I thought it would be fine.
He's
He's got some strength to him, and he's taking this a lot longer, a lot farther than I thought he could. I thought this was a tomato can. I thought this was a setup for JBD.
ain't no tomato cans walking through my door, Chief. Gotta break. Hey,
I mean, yeah, the Rickster's the referee, but I could imagine it'd be a little biased here.
I don't know if I've said this before, but have you noticed that Lexi might be a little too remember this guy, but is it just me or does Rickster look a little bit like Mike Boyette from the old UWF days? Do you remember Mike Boyette?
Oh, yeah, the lion man. He had a big, like, mega mane.
No.
And he talks, is he?
Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to think if there's
Ha! That was just disrespectful.
I want to say Harofurbo or something like that. Yeah.
What about him?
I think Rickster kind of has that look with the big, in a little ways, almost like a wild man Sal Balomo at the end of towards the end.
Salvatore Balomo.
Oh, Uncle Sal. I love Uncle Sal.
Yeah, he did pass away recently, didn't he?
A couple years ago, yeah. I got to work with him a lot back on the East Coast.
You don't know this guy, right? He just came in from off of the street.
He just.
Get the light.
Well, here's the thing. Is that I have confidence in myself, and that confidence might have bled over a little bit too much.
Yeah, all right.
But
I can see one
the
more of that.
Truth be told,
All right.
is that
No.
the lights were a little bright in there.
The lights were a little bright.
Fluorescence or see that?
And look at, and I don't know if you've noticed, but Rickster's been extremely quick trying to count me out of the match. And you'll see Rickster, he wasn't in proper position.
Well, to be
Had to
fair,
deal with
he's not a
five
referee. He's a professional wrestler.
Now, I saw earlier, though, Grimes had you on the ropes, and he counted to break it. And if he was had something against him, he would have done that. Fair enough. Just calling him as I see him, JBD.
Billy Bonds tuning in. I want to talk a little bit about Billy Bonds. He and I had a very interesting conversation this morning. I want to thank Billy Bonds for all the insight we traded back and forth today. Thanks for watching, Bill. And yes, the boys do seem to be putting quite a bit of work in. Unlike so many veterans that have kind of disappeared.
Look at that slow count. Are you kidding me?
You gotta get down.
That wasn't that slow.
I mean, he's an honorable man
hey.
to count it all. I'm gonna have to beat that out of him. I don't know what Guzin's telling him. That you gotta follow the rules correctly. I mean, I could have just counted you 1, 2, 3 and been out of there by now.
Yeah. I mean, he wants to. It's clear based on Domino's there, he wants to go for the win. I had a bug in my eye.
Now, that was a pretty impressive. Yeah, he's got some leaping ability. Yeah, he can jump.
Look at that fast count.
Okay, I gotta admit, that was a bit of a fast count that time.
Well, maybe he's in a hurry to get home. It happens.
Maybe he wants his pants back from Grimes.
You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
Hey, Rickster, you know this jump. It's you.
Letting Rickster know.
A clone copy of you is your target.
That's not a rental.
I'm giving you 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. Go.
Get him.
Yeah, that's a rookie mistake right there. Yeah.
I mean, you're
That's enough. Get up. 1, 2, 3.
There's an area to stop. Stop.
I'm going to disqualify you. That's what you should do. You're zebra and stripes.
Yeah, we do.
Let me show you.
Hey, come on.
Him how it's
Have
done.
a seat. Tuesday. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a moment to let you know next week, Tuesday, special night for the Royal Ramble. We will be here on Tuesday night, same bat time, same bat channel, but on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. So make sure you tune in for that.
Hey, you at home? Is this who you want to see win? Huh? Is this who you want to
Yay!
Hey, screw you.
You know, if Big John, our referee, were here, I think we might have a little bit fairer, definitely did better pair of pants. I mean, better legs anyway.
Knee bar.
pretty much scripted there.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, to referee in wrestling shorts, it can't be easy. It can't be easy.
You don't need to take anything away from the Rickster's muscular thighs.
And firm buttocks.
I mean, you
You did. I heard you whispering behind your microphone there, mister.
I know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You like your chin a little extra thick.
Oh, jeez.
John likes a champ that don't skip leg day.
Brian Chasney is watching. He's going to watch the Young Rock You know, I like the way that Rocky Johnson, the guy who's playing Rocky Johnson, he looks like Rocky Johnson. So that ought to be pretty cool. I might actually check that out. I'm not a big fan of Dwayne Johnson, but I was a huge fan of his dad.
I did watch the premiere episode yesterday.
Oh, well, how was it?
It was not bad. It was pretty good. So far, they're not showing Rocky in the greatest light. Rocky Johnson, I should say.
Oh,
in the
really?
greatest light. But, you know,
And he goes with a jawbreaker to get out of the hog.
from accounts I hear, it's accurate.
Oh, really?
But it was cool. They have guys playing. They have guys playing the Samoans. They have guys playing They have a guy playing Andre. A guy playing the Sheik. It's really kind of cool.
You guys are talking over each other again.
Something what you should do. I mean, I know he's a referee. You have to fight the urge to hit him throughout this thing. Your hatred for the Rickster boils over.
Hey, it looks like this Domino Cat's making a comeback, huh?
I mean, he's got endurance. He's been taking your best shot for a while.
And a very interesting fall drop kick. Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Yeah, because you know what it looks like? It looks like a pop gun drop kick from when if it doesn't get up past the midsection. Right? Yeah, kangaroo, yeah. Now it's an off the middle rope bulldog. You know, the bulldog is an underutilized wrestling move. I mean, no one did it better than Barry Windham, but not enough people do it. Good for Domino. He's clearly a student of the history of the game.
Charitable.
I kind of got to give it to Sam Houston.
Sam Houston had a
That's
good one,
fine.
but his was different. His went all the way around the horn. Yeah, he would start with the headlock on the right side, and when by the time he pounded it, boom, it was in the left arm. Yeah, that was a really good one. I remember he got one-man gang on TV with it one time.
Snap suplex there?
Don't let him get away.
Oh.
Just move that out of the way and sit down.
And Domino Grimes did fight a good fight.
You know, this reminds me of a match I once saw at the LA Sports Arena between Ric Flair and Magnum TA. Yes, it was a 60-minute match and ended in a draw. I mean, other than the fact that you kind of look like Ric Flair, JP, a young Ric Flair, and Domino looks, well, nothing like Magnum TA.
It's smart of you to get to the ropes there out of desperation. I mean, he had a good hold on you right there.
You taught me very well. Sounds like.
It's ring awareness. Know what you want. And you just pulled him right in the ring. He's probably not used to being in a ring. He's probably used to alley.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, he puts his hands on it.
You want to get the sword fight?
Because he wants to be good.
He's not a professionally trained referee.
Well, you know what? I think
He-
he's gonna do
yeah, he hasn't been.
Referee is not what he signed for. He's a combatant, so he's gonna get physical. Right on his head.
Looks like someone walked their way out of a suplex.
Seeing stars after that.
I do wonder sometimes how Rickster can see the shoulders with all the hair in his eyes, but still.
Well, yeah.
Oh, God, you can see the shoulders with his head so far up his ass.
Well, you know, to be fair, he's doing his best.
no.
Oh, he took
I
it.
am making
Oh, he's
sure
gonna get
he's
mad.
all
He's gonna
right.
get mad.
Making sure he's okay.
And yeah, you rang the bells a little bit there. Oh, that's a great move. That's a great move.
And I'm prettier.
Attaboy.
Kill switch or whatever they're called.
Genius. Count, stupid.
Right in his face.
no,
He's got to
do
count.
it. There you go.
Begrudgingly. You don't want to do it.
Ah,
but
ding
you gotta do it.
ding.
All
JBD
right,
It's
so-
is all you need.
So
Don't
JBD
worry.
gets the Duke. All right, hold on one second, Robert. So there you have it. Jack Bruce Davidson gets the win over newcomer and surprisingly game Domino. Right now, you see the clouds in the sky, JBD?
What?
How about you, Azrael? See the clouds? Is it drizzling? I think it's time for a rain check. Let's check that rain. Oh, look who it is.
Everyone, this is Rain
He must be
Alicia,
scared
and
to
it's
show up in
time for the
person.
Rain
Man
Check
of the
with
hour.
Rickster. Now, Rickster, after so many challenges and obstacles, we are now a few weeks away from Heartbreak City.
Hey, Robert.
Is there any special preparation that you've been doing lately to make sure that you and
Can't
Gustav
hear.
Oberstadt will beat Azrael and JBD?
Me and Ubersud are training
to get a sign language interpreter
non-stop.
now?
He has me in the gym Monday through Sunday, every day, making sure that I'm strong enough to take both of them down. But that's not something I'm really worried about.
So I've been familiar with Gustav Oberstadt's cooking, I guess I've seen on YouTube. Has he prepared anything special for you to make sure that your body's like prepared and all ready to go come February 27th?
He's been meal prepping for me every day, so that way I get my vitamins and my nutrients. So that way, again, I'm strong enough to take both of them down. But yet again, that's not something I'm really worried about. I mean, look at them. Does it look like they can take me and Uberstud down?
I see your point. I see your
Yeah.
point. Well, as far as
Oh,
you know,
good.
just
Ah!
going into the match, do you think you might be the one who's taking the 1-2-3 pin on either JBD, or Azrael
should've got
come February
JBL.
27th?
I think that's something I'm going to have to leave for Uberstud. That's something that he needs to have, and I won't take away that glory of beating those two.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you can catch Rickster and
God,
Gusten
lick his
Uberstad
boots
versus
more.
JBD and Azrael, February 27th, Heartbreak City, right here at the home of OCCW, Delo Jiu-Jitsu. You can catch us too at gymcrashers.com for our first ever live stream event. Tickets are $20. We'll see you guys right here. This has been Rain Militia for OCCW.
You know, I know. Hey,
Huh?
you know that's not very respectful. Tell the truth.
Jesus, what?
You guys
What
are
happened?
jealous because she has her own
What happened?
office now. Is that
Oh,
what it is?
man. Oh, hold
She
on.
can
No,
conduct her
man.
own interviews.
I was
At least she
no.
doesn't have a nice window
Oh,
like
man.
we do.
I
All
was
right.
I was watching the trailer for the Young Rock TV show that y'all love so much.
Oh yeah. Now
I
I'm
was
gonna
trying
have to.
look
Can't
that
wait
up
to
real
miss
quick.
that.
That's important to me.
All
What?
right. All right. All right. All right. What's this?
I was trying to watch the matches from Korea, and you interrupted me with this nonsense.
Well, yes, I realize they are not. Those matches from Korea are not, JBD domino quality. But okay, we're not running them, so I don't think you have to worry
I
about
mean,
it.
he's just there because I want to give the glory to my teacher here, Gusten Uberstad, and he's just licking Gusten Uberstad.
Oh, this is Pot Kettle Black here. Come on now.
All the way up to Gusten
Yeah.
Uberstad with the yummy yummies and the whatnot.
Okay, can you roll that
It's
next
important-
one, Robert? Okay, now if I remember correctly, you've been working out pretty much every day, right? And you see people coming and going all the time. Here's what happens when paths cross.
But it's important that I get the pinfall. Just keep that in mind. You're going to be there, but it's better if I win. Oh, okay. Look at you.
And this
That is one healthy looking ankle. You see, I had two healthy looking ankles not too long ago until I got attacked, and it's been so long my memory's a little bit buzzy on how it all went down. But I think after a little time in the gym and a little time in the ring, I'll jog the memory, I'll remember, and then I'll make sure to get my revenge at Heartbreak City. Because, things are feeling a lot better there, buddy. A lot better.
Well, there you have it. Looks like
Hey,
looks,
you weirdo. He
he's
is
playing-
jealous of your functional ankles.
man, goodness gracious.
Godness gracious, ladies and
See, back in
gentlemen.
my day, showing the sinful ankle was the height of lewdness. So to attack the ankle is quite a slur.
How tall is Gusten Uberstad?
6'1"?
6'1".
About 6'1",
Okay.
I think.
That's
All right,
6'2", I
cool,
think, if
cool.
I'm not mistaken.
Cool.
All right.
We'll have to burn him at the stake.
Well,
Chop
thank
him
you,
down.
JBD, and that's all we need. Have a great evening, and thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can see JBD and the team of Azrael and JBD Saturday, February 27th, here in beautiful Uptown Staten. The Delo Training Center presents Heartbreak City. Now, some of you may be asking, what happened to the Heartbreak City Rumble? What happened
Why are you moving over?
to the annual Battle Royal? Well, for those of you who don't already know, COVID-19, is it COVID-19?
Sure.
Happened. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've changed roles a little bit. The man to my right. All right.
know what,
Hey,
man?
I got the contract
I'm gonna
right
get
here.
into some
Sit down.
physicality,
Sit
you know?
down.
You're sneaking
Sit
up
down.
on people in the gym. That's creepy, man. You're weird.
You know what? The
You're
man.
weird. This is the judgment-free zone, not the judgmental zone about his ankle.
You know what? I'm gonna beat
Interrupted.
you up. That's what
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
do.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
gonna beat
settle
you
this
up.
with some physicality, man.
No, gentlemen.
Let's just do
Gentlemen.
this.
You
Sit
can't
down.
sit here and
Right
defend him
now.
any
I'm not
longer.
defending
We're
him.
gonna fight.
This
This
is
has gone
playing all
on
into
long
my
enough,
terms.
man.
Yes,
I'm gonna mess you up real bad, son.
I am not defending anybody. I'm protecting my investment, and that
Yeah,
is you.
You protect your
and
paper
that is
champion.
you.
Paper champion. You a paper champion.
Sit down. He's not a paper
Yo, baby,
champion.
goddamn,
God
baby,
damn it.
goddamn.
I swear to God. Sit down. Both of you. You
I've
maniacs.
been waiting on this for months and months
I'm
now.
gonna beat him up.
We've suffered
Beat him
through the
up. But
plague.
not now.
Okay,
Not
I-
right now. Not right now.
Don't make me come over there.
Yes, don't make, please. All right.
You've been seeing what they've been doing.
I have, and you know
You
that.
gotta get control of this situation,
Look.
or Mr. Uberstud's gonna do it himself.
All right.
People walking around with ankles falling off and whatnot, all at the hands of these two.
I'm gonna have this place demolished. I don't care if it's a historical landmark.
No.
I'm gonna pave it over. If this match doesn't happen on February 27th, I'm coming through with my bulldozer and I am taking it all out, man.
First
It
of-
is imperative that we have this match on the 27th.
It will happen. It will happen. And despite the efforts of certain shitheads online, this will absolutely happen. Don't you worry about that. Remember a couple of things, all right?
Think you're
got-
so funny with your singing and dancing, yummies, and everybody looking at all that German nonsense. You know what? I'm gonna storm Normandy. I'm coming across this beach and I'm gonna take you out.
I'm gonna beat you up.
No,
I'm gonna mess you
God
up.
damn it.
I'm gonna
Look,
mess you up. I'm
you guys
gonna
want to
mess
get
you
paid?
up.
Yes, finally!
Finally,
Finally some justice.
I'm calling the
Choke him out.
police. Unhand me.
Okay.
Normandy was in France.
Wherever. They got to Germany eventually. I saw Band of Brothers.
I'm trying to lighten things up around here.
You're trying to
provide
lighten things up
provide
around
enough
here.
Everything gotta be
entertainment,
funny
give
all
the
the
people
time
what
with
they
the
want.
What they want.
I'm shaking my
Ho-ho.
booty. I'm shaking everything I got, trying to
Okay,
provide
okay.
I'm gonna
entertainment
settle
for these
this with
people.
violence.
These
No
people
violence.
have
No.
been kept
I-
inside so long, they need some entertainment. And what do? You come over and try to squash the entertainment. You try to cut it right out from underneath me by squashing my ankles, squashing Rickster's ankles. Everybody's ankles falling off. And it's all because of you. And Rickster was kind enough to referee your little protege's match, and he beat him up there too.
And it doesn't help that he has been grabbing his ankles for a long time because he's worried about you breaking them again. All right? So you just...
So you do, huh?
Yes.
That's a,
So-
that's a thing you're into? All right.
All right.
I gotta protect myself.
We have come to the part of the show.
I swear to
Known
God.
as trivia
I ain't
time.
playing no trivia questions with
yes,
this
we are.
man.
Stop.
I'm gonna choke this man.
Right.
I don't care who wins at trivia or backgammon
All
or
right. All right.
Connect Four or Chinese checkers. I want to settle this with some
You got your money?
violence.
You got your money?
What? No, maybe.
All right. You
I'm
got
I
your
can
money?
do anything.
Beat your ass.
Beat your
Nobody's-
ass.
except-
Oh, he got out of the way.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Who's you, old man?
Where are you going?
You know what?
I might jump
Look.
across this table and choke him right here, right
I-
now.
I got about. I got nothing but 20s. I'm a big
Yeah,
spender.
sure you do.
I got gold right here.
I got hundreds.
Hold on.
Solid gold.
You can't bet. Do you have any singles? All right. I'm going to front you some dough.
Front me some dough, because I roll thick. I don't roll
Fine,
single.
look, I got $3. Best of 3. Let's get to the point.
I
And I want to settle this with some violence. I don't go. Let's go in the alley and play dominoes or whatever. I want to settle this with some violence.
All right.
beat you up.
What's that?
I'm gonna beat him up.
You don't like that I took out your ankles. How about how you cut me from underneath? You just jumped in there and pinned Othello out of nowhere. I fought Othello really hard, like 3 times, and almost beat him. And then you just come in with your singing and dancing, and you brought the Berlin Wall down with the thing, and you rolled them up 1, 2, 3 with a jolly laugh for everybody, and just all over my face.
Did you hear the part where he said almost?
Yes.
I
almost beat him like 3 times.
That close, but
I had
you're
him-
never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it.
The third one, I had the giant man pinned, And then BA had O'Shea pinned over there. And I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll pick that one. But I had this guy beat. And then you just rolled him up in like a couple seconds. You are a backfighter, you know what I mean? You picked the man's bones after the Voodoo Master and Allen exhausted
He dragged me to the ring. He dragged me by the hair to the ring. And I still beat him.
We could play. We'll play that next time. We'll see a replay
If I'm not mistaken,
of that.
that was his last match here at OCCW, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, you ruined him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the portion of our show known as Trivia Time with Lex, Luger, Loser, I don't know, with Lex Icon. All right? He will ask question. We will all wager our money. Everyone throwing a buck. Come on.
Yeah,
Skinflint.
You know what? I'm
you only
I'm
bet
ready
$3
to solve
this
this with a 3 count is what I want.
All right. Whoever
No
wins
trivia contest.
gets the
I don't
question
care.
right.
Big Boss Man, I'm gonna beat
Sit
your ass.
down!
Oh,
Sit
yeah.
down!
I'm gonna
Stop!
beat your
right
ass.
now.
Hey, there's money on the line. This is for money. Sit down.
$3 whole dollars. We're gonna fight for the 10 pounds of gold. Like I give a damn about no $3.
It's 8.5. All right. Let's do it.
I'm gonna give you
All right.
8.5 on Valentine's Day, buddy. You're gonna Heartbreak City.
You know what? You
I'm
think
gonna
you can
split
give
you in half?
I can take
I'm gonna
8.5.
split you in half. I'm
You
gonna
know what?
beat
You wanna
you
bring it
up.
on? I can take anything you can dish out. I ain't scared of you.
I don't know if I can do this, John. This trivia thing. He's got me all worked up. He's got me all hot and bothered.
First
and
question. Lex Icon.
All right, the topic today is Intercontinental Password.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 3 clues to an Intercontinental Champion, past or present.
Okay.
You tell me who it is.
All right.
Number 1, boxer. Sable.
Oh, Mark Merrill.
There you go.
Ha!
Wildman was the last
Just
clue.
give me the money now. Just give me the money. You don't
Johnny
even
be
like
lame.
wrestling. You don't even watch wrestling. You don't even care. Come on.
I
Come on.
do.
Do another one.
I
Do
go.
another
Number
one. old
2, Wahoo.
McDaniel.
Leg. Hammer.
man.
Greg
Hammer
Valentine.
We were saying.
I
I
think,
said it faster.
I think he said it a little faster. Yep. All right, here we go.
Oh, hold on.
Winner of this picks the stipulation.
Okay.
Miracle. Cobra. Italian.
Santino Marella.
Jesus. Of course he knows the funny characters or whatever. Mr. Perfect.
All right, here we go. Big.
Big Boss Man.
Let me narrow it down. Big. Harry. Piercings.
Prince Albert.
Albert. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
This guy was
Very
Intercontinental.
memorable individual.
All right, here's going to narrow it down. Canadian.
Lance Storm.
Enforcer.
Arn Anderson.
Law.
The
Mountie.
Oh, that was a
that's
dead
dead
heat.
exactly.
That was a dead
So
heat.
I'm going to have to take that one.
The Mount.
All right.
Wait a minute. Shenanigans.
You guys said
That was a dead heat on that one. Yes,
That
it was.
dead
It
heat.
was the
So you guys both
Mountie.
lose. That win.
All right, here we go. Singer.
The Honky Tonk Man.
You got it.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. Irish.
Roddy Piper. No, he's Scottish. Never mind.
Prince.
Finley.
Huh?
Prince.
Prince Albert. Oh, you already said that.
Demon.
Oh, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
What does the Irish have to do with anything?
He's Irish.
Irish. He's hella Irish.
Are you going to say whack? Yeah, all right.
I said
So,
Canadian for the
that doesn't
Mountie.
count either.
You racist.
Millionaire.
Ted DiBiase.
No.
He never won.
Cowboy.
JBL.
JBL.
JBL did win.
You're out.
I'm out.
$1 million or man was only
Don't
$1
worry.
million
I'll
champion.
just
You're
sit
right,
here
you're
with
right,
my
you're right.
sweet,
How that's
sweet
what you get.
gold
You're a
and
loser.
enjoy the time
I'm gonna
off.
beat you just like I'm gonna beat you on the 27th.
All right,
Enjoy
let's
your
go, let's go.
$5,
Here we go.
buddy.
Beard.
Daniel Bryan.
Express. Hands. Beard, Express, Hands.
Express hands.
Braun Strowman?
Yeah, it's Braun Strowman.
Well, where was that?
No, you had no money.
I'm not getting. I get the
No,
two.
no,
you took the
no,
two.
you didn't put anything
You
in.
took the 3 when you didn't even answer
All right,
the
let's
question.
go next.
Samoan.
$1 in.
Samoan.
Samoa Joe.
Cool.
Huh?
Carlito.
Cool. No, it's not Carlito.
Not Carlito?
No.
I spit in the face. of
Samoan.
people that don't want to-
Cool.
Rikishi.
Thong.
Huh?
Rikishi.
Rikishi.
Ah, see, where was this earlier?
All right, throw a
You
dollar in.
keep taking the money back for all the answers I get right.
Bro, because I'm fronting you. I'm fronting you.
Olympian.
So I'm winning for you now.
Olympian.
Angle.
No, not Kurt Angle.
Ken Patera.
Yep.
Here,
Weightlifter and
whatever,
criminal.
All the money in. All in.
Okay,
Let's
all
go.
in. Fair
All
enough.
in.
All right,
Okay, let me-
all right.
All in.
That's thank you.
Which one should I go with? What do you think? What do you think? Which one should I go with?
Mr. Perfect.
Oh, for Christ's sake, let's
that
go.
All right, here we go. Minutes. Teacher.
Dean Douglas.
That's it.
Nah, all right. You
The franchise